All right, we're gonna work on a skill. It's called a guard pull or pulling guard. So this skill is an alternative to a takedown. It forces us to the ground and also our opponent as well, depending on how we react and what we do, and also what they do as well. We'll look at two scenarios right now. We've got to understand that we are taking kind of a chance when we pull guard because we end up on the bottom, okay? And we know when we're on the bottom, sometimes we don't have the advantage because the person can get on top of us a little bit easier, all right? But we're going to use some methods to ensure that we have them under control and they don't get us under control. We always want to start a guard pull with a plan, okay? I always want to take action right after I pull guard. I don't want to sit down there on my back and just wait for something to happen. I got to be prepared to take action right away. Whether it's a sweep, I knock them over, or it's a submission, you know, a choke or a joint lock of some kind, all right? So we're going to start this with a collar tie. I'm going to show you the movement in the air first, all right? So I'm going to start with my right side forward, and my right hand would be behind their head. This hand is grabbing about at their wrist, okay? We're going to pull them back, and now we're going to place our foot on their hip. Now we're going to squat down, and we're going to turn 90 degrees or a quarter, okay? And I'm right here, just like this. So the guard pull motion is I move them in, foot up, I squat down, bend, and turn, okay? And I end here. It's important whenever we're falling down, we get as close to the ground as possible so that there is not a large amount of force coming down or a big impact where we hurt ourselves. On one leg, it works the same way. I think it's almost even easier because we have a base on them with our foot and we're pulling them towards us. So they essentially hold us up and prevent us from slamming down hard when we do the move. Okay, so let's look at that. Two scenarios, one where they end standing and another one where they come down into us, all right? So I'm gonna get my collar tie in the head and I got the wrist here. I'm gonna make them take a little step and now I'm gonna put my foot on their hip and I'm gonna twist and turn. Now as I turn, I keep my foot on their hip, control of their hand, and I'm gonna place my other leg behind their leg here, behind their knee. Hi there.
Am I allowed to be here this early?
You're fine. Okay, you're fine, ma'am. All right, so once I'm here, I have a hold. All right, now I'm gonna do a sweep where I go to grab her ankle. I'm gonna push and pull, lift them up. They go on their back, preferably from here. We're gonna come upright and down into this side mount, okay? We'll look at one more where they come down with us and we get a closed guard. All right, so we have the head and the arm control. We make them take a step. All right, we put our foot on the hip. We turn. You know, they may fall down into us. Once they're into us, I want to look to close up my guard, and I have control over them there. All right, so guard pull, two little scenarios there. We're going to work on both. It's going to take some time and practice, just like any other skill. All right, but I guarantee we'll get it down so we have a plan from all different areas. All right? Thanks.